What up, y'all? It's your boy Dewan Collects, and we're back with some more Godzilla action. So, this guy looks familiar if you've seen the video on the channel. We have another Hiya Toys Stylist series figure. So this one's gonna once again be a statue. I believe it's probably the same pose based on how the box looks without the supercharged atomic blue translucent material. And so before we dig in, make sure you atomic blast that like button, subscribe if you haven't already. Couple bits of news I will give y'all if y'all haven't heard already. First off, Pluto TV. It's a free app spelled just like the planet Pluto. And on July 1st, this past weekend, they launched a 24/7, 365 Godzilla channel. And it has pretty much, I think, anything Toho. It features other monster movies. So far, all I know is they've had Rebirth of Mothra trilogy. But everything from 54 to 2004, excluding King Kong versus Godzilla 62 due to licensing rights. They're even supposed to include both animated series, the Hanna-Barbera Godzilla of 78 and 98 Godzilla animated series. So very fun, exciting. I've been watching it here and there with my kids these past few days. And so it's definitely been a blast. Much thanks to y'all at Pluto TV and Toho making this happen. So please, if you're in the United States, because unfortunately I don't think it's anywhere else. I've seen UK and Canadians online complain they don't have it. But you're in the US, download the app Pluto TV, absolutely free. It's got commercials just like your old standard cable television. Very short though, so definitely worth it. And Hiya just announced earlier that they got the rights for the Godzilla Classic Toho figures. So that means, I believe, I saw Gormaro Island tweet about it. I think they're doing Showa and Heisei, but I know for a fact it's Showa. And so we're going to get some very awesome figures that we've never got before, obviously from them, but even in general. So once again, Monster Arts, watch out. They already been rocking it with these Monsterverse figures, and I was saying last time, I can't remember if I said in the video or if I was just talking aloud or just somebody, but I'm like, yo, can we get the classic monsters, because it's definitely game over. These things are highly detailed, very solid representation. I haven't got my hands on the articulated figures yet. I do have a Mothra that is waiting to be unboxed. But yeah, Monster Arts is very expensive. These guys are very affordable. $50. Really can't beat the quality that you get with that price. And so enough of that. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. Love talking with y'all. I accidentally pre-slit this on the bottom. Wasn't paying attention. So we're going to open it there. Let you take a look at the box work. Picture of the figure. Got more picture, got some information, logos on there. Some of it is, I believe they're from China. Sorry if I'm mistaken. So that would be Chinese, not Japanese. And same thing with the figure there. There's Kong. Get into some action. So let's go ahead and get this bad boy open. Alright, and so this is just going to be very simple. Looks cool to reveal it that way too, I must say. It's just going to be plain cardboard box, nothing inside, and then you're going to have your clamshell. Oh, that's what I didn't do with the pre-slitting. Was just excited, not paying attention, forgetting that I had to do tape. No big deal, very short. It's not like it really saves much time me doing it. Some figures, yes. Try and eliminate all the loud racket between my keys and the packaging. Excuse me, stuttering. Alright, so let's slip them out. You can smell those fresh chemicals. I believe it's a PVC material. Yes. Oh yeah, he's looking beautiful. Yep, it's the same exact pose. But what's cool about this one is you can get more of the detail because it's not like a translucent material, just, you know, pretty much mostly being blue, not completely solid blue. There we go. Let's go ahead and get his tail. Not very hard to do. This isn't like X Plus and NECA where you got to heat it up via boiling water or hair dryer or blow dryer. Same difference. So go ahead. I'll show y'all him. Look at that with the roar. His eyes, his teeth. Look in the mouth. I will try and get y'all some good angles where it focuses. Look at all the detail of his gums, upper mouth. Look into his throat. You can see very scaly texture. Touching the wrong side, sorry. Very exquisite detail. I mentioned in the last video, featuring the blue one we got here, that is very comparable to Art Spirits in my opinion. And it's a whole lot cheaper by like more than a fourth of it. You can see the very cool, detailed, groovy nature of his dorsals. Is that a little bit of orange I'm seeing in there? Yeah, there's a little bit of orange or red in there. Unless it's like brown. So moving on in, look at them thighs, he dick, boy. You can see some more of it. And the coloring of his skin, his scales, very cool. It's not a solid paint texture. Or not paint texture, but the texture isn't all just one solid paint. You know, you get different variants of color there between black, gray, bluish. You're seeing even red in there. Just a very great job. Here's that tail. Ready for some whipping action. There's a couple little hairs it looks like. Probably just excess material comes right off. Only nitpick I would say so far. The eyes looking good. Well, his right eye, well, I guess it's not too bad. I was gonna say his right eye, the pupil looks a little blotted, like not as precise. Yeah, whenever you look at this eye, come on, focus. Sorry, trying to get. You can see the difference between the two. It's a lot easier seeing in person, but the complaint I was going to make is his upper teeth. They're a little bit sloppy. You know, no dissing Hiya, because I do love what y'all do, but I want to keep it honest in the review. Any little nitpicks, I'm not very picky, but this is for the people. So yeah, the teeth could be done a little bit better with the details to it and the paint. But otherwise, very good. Like, you know, they put a lot into the craftsmanship of the figure, I believe. You know, it is pretty tough, I'd imagine. I don't know if they mass produce it, you know, assembly belt or someone's hand doing it. But doing the very small, fine crevices and details with the little tip of a paintbrush, I'd imagine. Correct me if I'm wrong out there in the comments. But yeah, even looking at his his skin now versus through the camera of my eyes. There's kind of like a tannish paint in his skin. You could probably see it with the way the light's reflecting. But very cool. It said great detail and very solid paint job. Just beautiful figure. I believe this one, yeah, I mentioned last video I was getting a Father's Day present. This from my mom. And this one was $45. I got in Big Bad Toy Store, and they still have them. That's one of the few figures that are below 50, but pretty much they're usually 50. We got Godzillas mirroring each other. Exactly, you know, same pose. And then we'll have them facing you. So, take a look, not at me, at the figures. So, you could see identical. I don't mind, you know, different paint variants where you're just getting like the same figure and you're just paying for like paint job. This is a lot more affordable than like, you know, more expensive figures that are doing that. But I know some people are into it. I definitely like it. It's cool. Different pictures and representation you can do with these. And yeah. You get the point. He already had his time. So, about to wrap this up. Look at Swole Diesel. Ready for battle. Letting Kong know who's boss. Even though, thank you for the help with Mecha, because that would have been the end. But yeah, there we go. That is pretty much going to be it. Hope y'all got a good look at this. Enjoyed it. Once again, Atomic Blast that like button if you haven't already. Zubskrilla, subscribe. Yes, that's my own funny, silly way of saying subscribe. And Pluto TV, Godzilla channel, not going anywhere. Free. And Hiya Toys going to have a whole lot more awesomeness coming at you. I'm going to do my best staying on top of my game with my pockets, getting these as they come available and posting reviews. Much love to y'all. Hope y'all doing well. Y'all take it easy. Be well. And peace.